What's going on, Life Fitness Coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives Make Money on the Trainer podcast. It's your boy, Brian Mark, and in today's episode, I'm joined by my clients on Podchats. For those of you guys that are new to my podcast audience, Podchats is a podcast where it's a coaching call inside of my container where basically my clients come up and they ask me anything, and I sit there and I deliver value for them. So I hopefully can help them get answers to their questions that will change their business and change their life. Without further ado, let's not waste any time. Let's bring some clients up. Oh, actually, one thing. A lot of you guys have been asking about the mindset coaching program that Cole and myself did. I've gotten probably 5 DMs about it in the last week. So I just want to let you guys know that if you are listening to this podcast episode right now, or you're inside of any of my coaching containers, Cole and I will be launching round 2 of the Inner Circle Mindset Coaching Program. I know that I have some of my clients that actually were in the Inner Circle Mindset Coaching Program on this call. We got Maximus here, which is awesome. I got Benny Boy on this call with me right now. So we do have some clients that were in this container that were also in the Mindset Coaching Program. So we will be launching that soon. So stay tuned on my social media within the next couple of weeks for the announcement. It's coming up soon. Without further ado, Ronnie Travis, what's up?
Hey, okay. So my win is that, I feel like my gratitude was kind of shifting a little bit. Like I was like in a really good place. And then it was like, it stopped working, right? Like it wasn't as easy to get to that place and blah, blah, blah. But I stayed fucking consistent. And then yesterday it just I had this huge rush of gratitude for I fucking love what I do. Like I love my clients. My clients are killing it. I signed 2 renewals last week and people they just they don't want to leave, right? They want to be in the energy, and it's my clients are getting amazing results and my new clients are getting amazing results, and life is just, it's just good, shit is working, and it's awesome. So I'm just I'm just kind of feeling on top of the world right now. And a bit of a plug for the podcast is I've been actually listening to some of your throwback podcasts, and one I listened to was one you and Cole did, honestly, for sure over a year ago, but you guys were basically talking about how relentless you are with your mindset. And I mean, I know you guys are fucking savages, but I guess I kind of needed to hear that, you guys don't wake up feeling like this. You fucking get yourself to this state every single day. And you didn't say it word for word, but one of the things that stood out for me was when your self-doubt is loud, your mindset has to be louder. And it's that place of not letting yourself go back and just being really fucking consistent with it. And I feel like that's kind of what I've been doing this week, but it was just I kind of heard that. And then I just been just any chance I get, I'm fucking firing myself up. So anyways, just wanted to say, I appreciate you. And I'm literally spending most of my day listening to you to get into a better headspace right now. So
I love it. I think that there's the reason I just want to touch on that for anybody that's struggling with their mindset right now. I view myself as in 3 components, mind, body, soul. And so my body can feel like shit and my mind can be racing with anxiety, self-doubt, fear. But the I in me knows, the I in me knows that I'm grateful to be here. The I in me knows that I'm lucky to be alive. The I in me knows that I'm the fucking. So I saw this, Sarah Reimer posted, she's like, congratulations, you're the sperm that won. I'm like, that's great. I in me knows that. So even when I am not feeling my very best, even when my body is tired, even when my mind is playing tricks on me, the I in me knows who I am.
Yeah, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good reminder, right? Because it's so easy to get caught up in all the other shit. But okay, so I have a few little questions. So I'm just going to jump right in and get to the point as fast as possible. I feel like you and Kirsten are both kind of into the whole hippie shit thing. My fiance is not. And I listened to your podcast a while ago that you and Kirsten did about what to do when your partner's I don't remember what it is, but
on a different page.
Yeah. And that helped because I was be the light, all the things, blah, blah, blah. But he's just he works up north, right? He works up in northern Alberta, and a lot of people out here do that because you make good money, but he hates it, right? He hates work. He hates leaving. He's gone for half the month, all of these things. And he's definitely I feel like I'm starting to rub off on him a little bit. And he's very solution oriented. He's been looking into investing in businesses and other things. And he's already done some investing. But my question for you, I guess, is when you learn what you do about how your thoughts work and your vibration, all of these things, how would I come at this to somebody who is not open to it? But it's he wants to start all these things, but he does everything. He says he's being realistic, but it's he's almost expecting things not to work, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's doing it he's oh, well, I don't what is it? Like, he's just going into things like being realistic. But again, like, I know he's kind of setting himself up for failure. And I don't want to, like, if I come at him being like, oh, well, your vibration is really off and it's not matching this, he's going to be like, you're fucking insane. So,
Mhm.
like, my question is, like, how do you get what I'm kind of
Yep.
like, yeah.
So instead of like I think that you can, first things first is you do it from a place of love. And
Yes.
so like if I was in this situation and Kirsten was like saying things like that, I wouldn't be like, you're fucking being negative. I would be like, Kirsten, I want you to know that I believe in you. And if you wanted to make this fucking happen, you absolutely could. No doubt in my mind, 100% certain. And even if you failed in the process, I know that you're smart enough to pick yourself back up and learn. So I think you should do it. So it's like, I believe in you so fucking hard that I know that if you wanted to do this, you could. Like, fuck being realistic. I believe in you.
Okay. No, I get it. And like the problem is like clearly I'm like the not realistic one in our relationship, and which is what it is. Like it's why I am where I am now. But he just, yeah, I can see how I've not been doing it from a place of like really trying to build him up. But I also feel like he's so shut off to it that I didn't. But I just kind of, okay, I can subconsciously do that.
I also think that, like, show him.
Yeah.
Like, the reason that Kirsten got on board with the hippie shit is I put $100,000 a month on my vision board for like 8 months, and then I hit it. And she was like, okay, I'm on board with the hippie shit now. So just
Okay.
show him.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Well, we're doing that. Perfect. Okay, next quick question is, would you ever do like family or like friend discounts? So like I have
Yeah.
a few people who joined my boot camp, like mom and daughter, two friends. How would you go about that?
Yep. So if I had two people join the coaching program and they were like, if it was mom and daughter, I would do it. I wouldn't do it for friends. But like, I would just like, if I had two people join the program and they were interested in joining, mom and daughter, husband, wife, like typically speaking, if you wanted to join my coaching program, it would be $1,500 for 16 weeks. But if both of you guys join today, I'll give it to you guys for $2,500 for two of you guys, which would save you guys $500.
Okay.
Yes, I would do that,
Okay.
but not for friends.
Um,
Friends are no bueno.
okay. But yeah, so if it's like mom and daughter, would you like almost like split the payments between them?
Mm-hmm. And you could say, I'll give you guys both a discount if you both sign up.
Okay.
Because then you're incentivizing them both to take action.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. And then, okay, I'm tempted to ask you to look at my content, but I just started watching Content Mastery again for the second time last week, which if you guys haven't rewatched Content Mastery from the first time, I highly recommend you do it again. I feel so much more inspired to create content and like I'm more clear with everything. So I feel like I need to give it a little bit more time to make it work, but I finally feel like I'm like creating content I'm like really proud of and like excited about and like I'm connected to my why again. So I won't ask you about content today, but probably in the next week or so, I'm going to let it kind of go. Okay. And I think everything else is just me being patient. So, okay. Thank you so much, Brian. I
But you
appreciate you.
booked 3 calls this week, so good for you.
I did. And I have a fourth person who's like, I'm either going to book her call or I might even just sell her in the DMs. She's pretty hot.
Cool.
So
I love that.
thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. My man D, tell me some wins.
What's good, bro? So win is I signed a client yesterday, which was fucking lit. And then Sunday also signed another client. So it's been a pretty good week so far.
You're
Happy.
also looking juicy as fuck, so that's a win.
And this bulk is treating me good, bro. It's treating me good. So my question is, I know on our last podcast, I talked about my mindset. Last year, went through a lot of adversity, so it kind of built up the character inside of me, right? Now, I noticed that whenever I'm not seeing the direction I want to go with my business, I get angry. And I know that that's not going to be good energy. That's not going to be conducive towards me getting towards my goals, right? So I do all the mindset stuff that I know I need to do to, shift my mindset, shift my energy, get me back to a good spot, shift that mindset and all that. But it still like lingers in the back and I have to work 10 times harder to bring it back. And then, it just seems like a lot of work. And I know that that's part of the game. Don't get me wrong. But I want to know, one, is there something that you do to like just really keep yourself grounded so that when your mind is ready to go back, like it happens less more than often? Does this make sense? I'm not sure if this makes sense or not.
Kind of. So you're trying to get rid of the anger?
Yeah, it's like if I know that I'm not seeing the targets that I want to hit with my business, then it's almost like an impatient, angry feeling, right?
I have a little bit of a different perspective.
Okay, what is it?
You got to let the fucking dog out. You got to let the dog out.
All right.
So
Fair
like,
enough.
what I mean by that is like, dude, like I can't tell you how long I watched Cole fucking just go on Instagram. Can't tell you. I was so fucking annoyed. I'll be honest. I was annoyed as shit. I used to have way more Instagram followers than Cole. He used to be the fucking one. All of a sudden, bam, he goes viral. My shit's just like basic. It pissed me off. So I decided, I was like, this is not going to be a fucking problem anymore. I'm going to solve this fucking problem. And I used that anger and I channeled that anger to become a better content creator. Cole's a phenomenal content creator and he inspired the shit out of me. And I was also angry that I wasn't fucking growing. So I used that anger and I channeled that anger into doing everything in my fucking power to make sure that I was like phenomenal at content. And now, like, we're reaching 11 million accounts every single month. So like, I have the opposite perspective. Like, don't fucking, you want to let the dog out, like let the fucking dog out, be pissed off and then go solve the problem. The only reason your business isn't growing is because your content hasn't hit yet. So if your content fucking takes off, guess what? Now you've got too many leads to keep up with. Now you got a different problem. You're like, I'm booking so many sales calls. I can't keep up. You know what the problem is. So fucking solve it. Instead of being like, oh, I'm not going to, I don't want to be fuck that. Yeah. I use whatever emotions inside of me. And don't get me wrong. Like, do I think it's productive to live every single day with anger? No. But when I'm feeling it, like, let the dog out. Like, I'm pissed off that I'm not fucking where I want to be. I'm going to solve this problem. Like 2025 is the year where like, this is no longer going to be a fucking issue. But like, you actually have to make a decision, bro. Like, use the anger to make a decision. Most of you guys are on the fence with your decisions. You're like, oh, I kind of want to get better. Or like, yeah, B, you're right. I'm going to get better at content. That makes sense. You just fucking make this like micro fucking half-ass like hoorah decision. You need to make a full body, write this in the chat, full body fuck yes decision. Like, this is a full body. I'm not fucking going back. I will fucking die on this hill. I will do whatever it takes in order to achieve this goal. Solve the problem. Like, get pissed off, use that anger, and then don't stop until the problem's solved. And guess what? That might take you a month. It might take you 3. It might take you 6. You might be at it the whole year. I was fucking posting on social media for 2 years before my shit blew up. After once I actually committed to getting serious with content, like it took me 2 years. Now, a lot of my clients, it doesn't take 2 years. Like Trey Morrison, who's in the CLA, went from 2,000 followers to 60,000 followers in a fucking month, right? So like, dude, sometimes it happens fast, but like, it's not going to happen unless you make the decision. So like, don't try to fucking keep the dog in the cage. Let the fucking dog out and solve the problem.
Fire.
At some point, you have to get absolutely sick and tired of the results that you're producing and then fucking make the decision that this is no longer an acceptable standard and then solve the problem. And don't stop until it's solved. Most of you guys make that decision and you're like, oh, I'm going to level up. I'm going to make it. This is my time. And then as soon as a little bit of adversity hits, you're like, oh, fuck, blah, 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 back to where you started. And then you're back to where you started, but you're like, you've lost momentum because you don't have the anger anymore. And now you just feel self-pity. Stay focused on the fucking problem until you solve it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's it. Appreciate it.
Okay. Anything else?
Nah, that's it, bro. Right on.
Sit with yourself and actually make the decision. That's the only way this is going to work. If you want to blow up, if you want to make your income goals, like you need to look at last year's income goals and realize that you didn't fucking hit them. And then you need to ask yourself, is that how you want to feel at the end of the year? Yes or no?
No, it's definitely not.
Then fucking do something about it.
Yeah.
Solve the problem.
I'm trying.
And don't take your eyes off. Try harder. Try fucking harder.
You're right.
Try fucking harder.
Yeah.
Trying didn't win fucking Michael Phelps 9 Olympics or whatever the fuck he won. Yeah. Trying didn't win Michael Jordan basketball games. Trying doesn't win championships. Winning does. So fucking go win.
Bet.
All right.
Hell yeah. Right on.
Right. Show me. Peace. Maximus, what up?
What's going on, brother?
How the fuck are you?
Hanging in there, man. Having a good day, bro. How about you?
It's better than hanging in there. What's going on?
Nothing, man. I'm just fucking working through you know, man, fucking still at it, but I'm not even trying to fucking dwell on that. That's a different thing. Anyways, wins. I got 2 calls tonight. I got 1, I think, on Thursday or Friday. So it's been kind of a quiet month, but one thing I'm proud of though is that I don't have like that self-doubt. Like the quiet months in the past would fuck me up and I would get pissed off and I kind of like lay off the gas, but like the show me challenge that's going on, like I'm fucking in the DMs, I'm doing all my shit. So like I'm as consistent as I've been, which is fucking dope. And obviously, yeah, it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. So my questions, one is definitely, okay, it's about a boosted post. I've got it up. So I have 2 posts that are boosted right now, both at $10. One's been running. I'm just like looking at the analytics now. I've been watching it to see. One is like getting way more followers, like out of 1,000 clicks, it was like 770 follows. And the other one is like significantly lower. So I want to take the 10 from that, put it on this one, but I don't know how do you switch the daily allotted amount? Do you have to do that in Business Suite or
You'll be able to do that through your dashboard on your Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
So if I go to the post.
So I'm gonna see if I can screen share and solve this problem with you, because I just want to make sure I don't give you shitty advice. So Instagram.
It's like when I go to the post here, it says boost again, but
Yeah,
it's
so you got to go to a different dashboard. So dashboard, we're gonna go click on dashboard on the left-hand side of the screen.
okay.
Once you click on dashboard, it's gonna show you insights. Click on, there you go. It's just right here. So these are all the ads that I have running right now.
Oh, fuck.
Got these. So let's say I wanted to edit this ad, which I don't, but I'll just show you. Edit, I can pause or delete the ad. So I don't know if you can increase the budget though on a specific ad, or if you'd have to boost it again.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, because I've done that before with posts where I stopped boosting it and boosted it again, and then it didn't do as well.
This is real. This reel is already boosted. Delete the existing ad before boosting it again. Because I know for sure you can stop one of the ads, but I'm like, if you pause the ad, would it stop? Yeah, I don't know if you can boost, if you can adjust through the Instagram app. I don't know if you can adjust the ad once it's boosted. That's a little bit more like back end meta stuff.
Yeah.
But what you could do, Max, is you could post it again and then boost the second one. That's an option.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because Kirsten did the same thing. She was asking for help with her ads, and then I accidentally turned one of her ads off. That was crushing. And then she's like, "What the fuck?" But then she just posted the second one, and the second one ended up working really well.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Then yeah, I'll probably do that. I mean, it was kind of a recent post, but I mean, if it's crushing, I might as well.
Your audience doesn't pay attention, like that much attention, and you're not posting it to get in front of your organic content. You're posting it to get in front of other people.
Okay. I got you. Yeah. And then, I mean, obviously content is still a focus right now. I think, what you said to D there was pretty fucking relevant to where I'm at, kind of like mentally, where I just got to I've made the decision, but obviously not clear enough. So I think I just need to fucking put more time in it, rewatch Content Mastery, and just fucking, make the decision that it's going to fucking happen. And then, so kind of a mindset question where, so I'm not obviously letting my foot off the gas or anything, and I'm not doubting myself. So I'm confident, I know all the goals that I've set this year, they're gonna fucking happen. But with the shit I've got going on, in my personal life and stuff, I'm feeling a disconnect where it's I'm showing up, I'm doing the shit. I feel like sometimes I'm going through the motions, but I'm still doing everything, and I'm putting as much effort as I can at the moment into it. But I just it's a weird feeling. It's usually when that shit's going on, I'm oh, this is gonna happen, this, that, whatever. But I'm not doing that. I just I don't feel peaked. I don't know. I feel like I need to challenge myself, do some shit that gets me out of my comfort zone or something. I don't know. I'm just looking for advice on that.
I'm just gonna be direct. It's hard to swim with an anchor attached to your ankle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to swim when you got an anchor attached to your ankle. So you got to work at removing that anchor. And it starts with, open, honest, vulnerable conversations. And if that doesn't work and you try, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you that it's really fucking hard to swim if you got an anchor attached to your foot.
Yeah, no, I'm tracking with you, bro. I'm picking up what you're putting down, brother.
Yeah. So don't allow that to be your reality. Your life is too short.
Absolutely.
How old are you?
24.
You're a fucking pup, bro. Okay? When I was 24, I was still doing fucking drugs off of my nightclub bar. Okay. You're a puppy. You're fucking little. You got lots of time. And coming from your dad, okay? Don't spend any more time. Don't spend any more time than you need to.
I got you. I appreciate it, bro. And what about I do feel like I need to challenge myself more. Give me something. I already so I started doing fasted cardio in the morning, which is already I fucking hate that. So that's enough of a challenge. But I'm wondering if that's not enough.
You feel like you need to challenge yourself more than fucking do it.
Well, I don't know if you had any fucking random shit that came to mind, but
I'll tell you what I do. If I'm I always try to do something that's going to push me a little bit more. So one of the things that I did when I was challenging myself and making the decision that I was going to level up is I woke up and I started doing sprints every single day. So I'd start my morning by doing 5 100-meter sprints. That was literally how I started my day. Put on my shoes, sprint. You could also, do you have an ice bath?
I don't. I've been thinking about trying to pick one up, but I just.
Go on Google, type in ice tub. It's fucking $120. Go to DoorDash, order ice cubes, insert ice cubes.
You think my town has DoorDash, man? I live in bumfuck, but no, I know what you're saying.
You don't need my help doing that.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel the instinct to challenge yourself, then do it. Sit down and ask yourself, what can I do to challenge myself?
All right. Perfect. Appreciate the fuck out of you, bro.
Do you have a fitness coach?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still with Justice.
Okay, cool. Have you thought about doing a natural fitness competition?
I thought about doing it later this year. I am doing a mini cut right now, so that's actually I started that last week, so that's like I'm dialing in a lot more with like the finer details. So that's kind of been a little challenging. But yeah, I'm just looking to fucking ramp shit up.
Talk to Nick.
Yeah, maybe we'll fucking step on stage this year.
Give you something to focus on.
Yeah, true that. Appreciate it, man.
Okay, bro. Talk soon.
Peace.
Jackie Reese, what up?
Hello, how are you?
Best day of my life, Jackie. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. So my win is I have fully moved over to my new Instagram account. So
Oh,
that's
I actually
exciting.
I followed you when I saw that you did that on your story. I was like, okay.
I love it. So my question is the same that everybody, the last four people have said. So, and I know I just moved over to my new account. By the way, if my eyes are watering, I'm not crying about this. I just have like severe allergies right now. So just an FYI. So I've started my new account, but I'm kind of like in the headspace of just kind of getting frustrated because things are not hitting. But it's not just like, I mean, they haven't been hitting. Do you know what I mean? So I obviously understand that this shit is going to take time. You told me 3 months at least,
At
best
least.
case scenario.
At
Yeah.
least.
So I don't know, like if like I don't know, because I'm really struggling with like call to actions, leads, DMs, booking calls, like everything. Obviously, I know this stems from content, right? So like I don't know if you want to look at my content. I feel like I'm getting like a little bit better. I am redoing content mastery right now too. I'm getting a little bit more clearer on like my avatar and stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah,
And I don't want to be like that person that's like, I'm not losing weight fast enough. But you know what I mean? But I've been like, I've had my business for almost 5 years, so it is a little frustrating because I'm consistent.
So 2 things. One, you have had your business for a few years, but you did not have an Instagram account that was able to give you proper feedback because you you did giveaways and bought followers and whatever. So up until now, you haven't been able to decipher what's good content and bad content. You haven't been able to decipher it because the views that you were getting on your account were based on the ghost followers that you had. And because it's hard to know what content's good and what's not because it's not giving you an accurate representation of good or not content. Because if it was good, it would get shown to more people. And if it's bad, it wouldn't. But right now, your just content wasn't getting shown to anyone. Now, for the first time ever, you are able to see what content's good and what's not because you're getting an accurate representation of, how it's doing compared to the follower count that you have. So if we take a look, and I know that this is, let's do this right here. First things first is I just want to show you this. So on this account, you've got 9,000 followers. On this account, you've got 218 followers. Okay. Mm-hmm. On this account, your videos get 100 to 600 views. On this account, your videos get 200 to 600 views.
I know. I noticed that too. So I was like, okay, that's really good thing.
Exactly.
That's a really fucking good thing. Okay.
Exactly. So what I'm saying to you is that now you'll have an accurate representation of what's good content and what's not. So this is where we'll actually start to figure out how to become a better creator. Now, how do you actually identify what's good content and what's not good content? Well, you need to start looking at creators that are consistently getting shown on social media. Somebody type a good female fitness creator that you follow that you really resonate with. Just type some names in the chat box. I want to see.
I would say like Megan Nunes. I like her.
Megan Nunes. I would say Megan's at like level 10 now. I'm looking for somebody that's like level 5, level 7, level 8, level 9. Megan's definitely level 10. If you guys got any ideas, Maureen is a good one. Thank you. Maureen is on the upswing. She's a fucking rock star. She's going to blow up on social media for sure. She's in the process, but her Instagram's consistently growing. That was a great one. So thank you. So Jackie, to identify how to get better at your content, what we need to do is we need to take a look at your content and Maureen's content, and we're going to see what is different. So let's just click this random reel right here.
No one else will tell you. You don't need an hour of this if you want good looking arms. You don't need to start running if you want to lose body fat. You don't need a fitness watch to tell you if you had a good workout. You don't need an 8-week challenge. You need to change your fucking habits. And you don't need to follow random fitness accounts. Just follow me.
Okay.
7 p.m. Friday, it's 95 degrees. I ain't got no, and no nigga ain't got me. Let's go. I'm about to show my.
Okay. Okay.
Not a great choice. I was trying
No.
to
No. You don't get to defend yourself. I'm bugging.
Okay, I'll mute myself.
Okay, I'm bugging. I'm just doing. I'm an observer. I'm not saying anything. You said something. I said nothing. I'm an observer.
If my heart can't stop it, I'll find a way to rock it. I go.
Okay, Let's see one of your 6-second reels. That's you.
And at guard 6'4" from Kentucky, welcome to DC, number 2. And at guard.
Okay, so if we look at the difference.
If my heart can't stop it, I'll find a way to rock and I go.
So super clean shot in the gym. What about this one?
And at guard 6'4" from Kentucky, welcome to DC, number 2.
So these are a bunch. There's two things that I noticed that are different. One, Marine's looks a lot more professional just because it's shot in a gym. It's a solo shot. Yours looks less professional because you come up to yourself in the mirror with your camera. So I know it's just you. Where Marine's looks like it's getting filmed with a video camera. And I think it's just an iPhone. So like we can level up to professionalism. Another small thing that I can show you in this piece of content though, is it's almost harder to read your text versus Marine's text. And I think that if you're going to do this B-roll spot, it's not as, clean and put together. Let's see if we can find another 6-second video that she did, because I'm sure we can find a different example. Find another 6-second video. So one thing I can see, check this out. Where is this? This is a big mistake that a lot of you guys make in your content, actually. So this will be good for everybody to pay attention to. Let's see. You're over 30, hitting the gym regularly and frustrated that you don't look like you train. Warming up to go explain why walking and eating healthy will not tone your dream body. So like that, the whole thing is kind of confusing to me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that the message is a little bit confusing. Here's another thing. So if you look at all of Marine's content, Jackie, check this out.
Stop making.
Really easy to read the writing.
If you're trying this,
If I look at your content,
6.
it's hard for me to read the italic writing. It's harder to
Okay.
read because it's harder to
Which
read.
in-
I'm less likely to consume the content because I don't know what it's about. So all of you guys need to simplify all of the font in your content.
Thumb to armpit, elbows locked in, toe flex down. So tricep kick back, glute kick back. Keep your core in. This was me about 8 years ago, and that's when I was trying like literally every fad diet.
No podcast recordings. I don't see any, Marine doing any podcast recordings, so you're not allowed to.
Stop making these nutrition. You got to stop doing.
So lots of shots in the gym, looking professional, looking clean. A lot of your shots, if I follow your page,
So carbs are your energy.
in your house, in your office, selfie videos.
The thing they don't tell you is
There's one video of you in the gym, but you're not talking or delivering value. It's Alex Ramosey's voice. Video of your face, but there's no value.
The reason you don't look like you train is because you're lateral.
So you see what I'm saying? I feel like there's a different.
6 toxic habits
So I feel like you do stuff like this in the gym, it's instantly going to make you look more professional.
that are keeping you stuck on your weight loss journey. Expecting results overnight. There is no quick fix. Beating yourself up and negative self.
Erasers look like this. This is a shrug. And while it allows you to
So it's like this. It's different though. Like your shots are all static. It's all the exact same. So even though you're doing scene changes, it doesn't really look like you're doing scene changes because the angle on the camera doesn't change. So it all looks the exact same. So we need to start changing up the angles. We need to start giving your content a little bit more of a dynamic feel.
Self-talk. You can never
lift more
shame and
weight.
guilt
It's
yourself
going to do
into
very
change.
little for your delts and make you wonder why your neck is. Stop making these mistakes in your lat pull down.
So let's see.
I just don't have the time to do all the things to lose weight. Between work, the kids, my husband.
This is confusing. One sec. Go back.
I just don't have the time to do all the things to lose weight. Between work, the kids, my husband. I just don't even see where I could find the time to go to the gym, meal prep, and do all the things. I totally understand. It can be.
So that's like just way too long and drawn out. So we need to tighten up our scripts, right? Like there was like, wait, and why was there music at the start and not in the rest of the video?
It was only 5 seconds. So I was like, I don't know. So
No.
the whole thing. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. And you got to tighten up your scripts. I also think that like you need to make it look like you're talking to the camera. Right now, you're not making eye contact with the audience, so they're going to look away.
What's your name? Rachel. Rachel. And what do you do for a living?
Nothing. I'm lazy at the moment.
Do you ever sing professionally?
Yeah.
Again, all of your videos are filmed at home with your iPhone with the front facing camera. So like the look on the Instagram is not professional.
Okay. So like you're saying, have somebody record me.
You can have
So it
somebody
looks more
record you.
professional.
Have somebody record you. You need to be in the gym talking, giving more value.
So
having somebody
the
record
thing
you in
with
kitchen.
I don't do the gym ones because I only do home workouts.
Okay.
So, and I also don't want to talk in the gym, just to be honest. I'm like very introverted.
Okay.
So,
and then improve the lighting and
okay, so improve the
lighting, make it more professional. You need to change up the angles in which you're talking, which is why sometimes Nick will be filming me from the right, sometimes he's filming me from the left.
Got it. Okay,
Like,
so you're saying even though the background's changing, I'm still head on. So it's got
still
to be left
the
side.
exact. It looks like the
Okay.
exact same, right?
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Now
is
the scripting ones do kind of well, like the ones where I'm like have the side of my profile. So you want me like talking directly to the camera, then have a different outfit kind of thing, but look right at the camera.
You don't necessarily need to have a different outfit. You just need to give me a different look. Like your videos all feel the exact same.
Okay.
And if your videos all feel the exact same, like that's why people aren't following you. And it was like,
okay.
I had to tell myself the same thing, which is why when you go to my page, you guys, there's like a bunch of different styles of content. It's very dynamic. The reason it's very dynamic is I don't want you to get bored of my Instagram. If people are bored of your Instagram, they're not going to follow you. They're not going to consume your content. Every time they see a piece of content, they're just going to scroll because they know exactly what to expect.
Okay. This is good. I need like the honest truth. So thank you. I'm here for this.
It's just an honest look in the mirror. Now that you know exactly where your Instagram account's at, like first things first, you're getting more views on your new account than you were your old account already. But
yeah,
as you make the commitment to level up the quality of your content, like now you're going to have an honest look in the mirror. So you'll actually be able to do assessments on whether or not you're getting better. Whereas before, it was almost like the analogy I'll give you is you were taking a weight loss pill every day. And so you weren't actually knowing if it was your diet or your exercise or just the weight loss pill that was causing the issue. But now that you don't have the weight loss pill, you're able to actually look at yourself and give yourself an honest assessment of whether or not your content's good. And right now, the reason you're feeling frustrated is because the assessment is telling you that it's not as good as you thought it was.
right. So, but no, and I know it's obviously not that good, right? But I'm like, I feel like I'm getting better, but yeah. And I know it's a work in progress.
I agree. And I also think that like, if you wanted to commit to mastering this stuff, you could, but you need to study, like do side-by-sides of creators that you really look up to, watch your video, see what's different, try to make yours better. Like this is a game of getting 1% better with every video.
Okay. And you said no podcast. So like the trainings I've done, don't use them. All right.
Nope. You're not at the level to use those yet. Like the only time people will pay attention.
Yeah, they don't do well.
The only time people will pay attention to stuff like that is if like you are a mega authority. And like, even for me, dude, like I didn't start doing that stuff until very recently because that content did not hit on my Instagram. But now that I've built the audience, now people actually want to hear what I have to say. But it's like when I had 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 followers, the only people that cared about what I had to say were my clients. So posting it on social media was not relevant for my audience because they just didn't care.
Yeah. Okay. It's like you're not the authority yet kind of thing.
Again, honest look in the mirror, which sucks. But
social media
just tells,
I'm like,
the algorithm just tells you what's up.
I need the truth because it's more frustrating to not be able to see it.
Yeah.
Other question is, I do want to do like a boosted post. So like, how do you structure that? Like, obviously, like I know kind of like obviously like a call to action at the end to like, DM for a guide or whatever, but like, how would you like create that?
I'll keep
like,
your first one really simple. Do something like this. So like you could talk about like, I would do like a video of you before, a video of you after. Be like, I lost 60 pounds on my own weight loss journey and I put together a free guide to teach you exactly how to tone up and feel and look your very best. If you want it, comment the word guide and I'll send it over. And I would boost that.
I love that.
Yeah. So like mine says,
okay.
Blah, 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 blah. If you want to learn how. So for you, it would be like comment guide and I'll send it over. Then I would boost that.
Okay. And you said I lost X and put together a free guide to help you feel
and look,
you said?
Tone up, look great, and feel your very best.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you so much. I needed this. I appreciate you. Thank
You're welcome.
you.
You're a boss. You don't have a problem with lead gen.
Thank you.
Everybody wants to work with you. You're amazing.
I'm going to start working on those affirmations too. I mean, I have been because I know it's like it gets in your head too, So
mindset.
Thank you.
Mindset first, strategy second. Always.
Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Sammy.
So I wanted to jump on and just like, I have a question, but then celebrate some wins because since like you kind of kicked me up the bum and also then having the one-on-one call that I won last month with Kenny on my calendar, like I feel like a new woman kind of thing. Like I just feel so aligned. I've like my schedule I know what I'm doing. My brain is less busy. I'm switching off when I should be, like I'm not, I just feel like I'm in a like way better place with my routine of like scheduling every calendar, so everything that you've helped me with, and then Kenny broke it down as well. It was just sick. So I want to give a big shout out to Kenny because he helped me so much. So yeah, I just feel so much better and less frazzled than what I did before, which is amazing. So everyone needs to dial in their calendar. It just makes a big difference.
100%.
And like also just booking calls, I've been so much more consistent. Like, you know how before I kind of was saying, oh, it'd be like 0 to 3. Well, now it's like 2 to 4 consistently, which I'm like super happy about. My content, like everything's just slowly improving. Like I'm over 7,000 followers now, like growing by like 40 plus a day. So I'm like gonna get over 10K soon.
I love
So
that.
yeah, it just feels like really good in the aspect of things now. I just need to stick with it and be patient as well, because I'm like, I just want to go faster and faster, but I'm like, no, I'm really happy at this rate.
Yep.
Pace is. So that's my rant of just like feeling really, really good at the moment in everything, which is sick. And then I just have quite an easy question for you. I love listening to podcasts, and I'm just trying to find more that are going to be beneficial in the business realm, because there are so many out there. I'm a bit overwhelmed about who I should listen to, what ones are good, and then I just end up not listening to them because I'm like, there's too many. I can't decide. I don't know what I should do. So I'm sure you have a good list of people that would be good to also binge, that are not just you and Cole, even though obviously you want us to listen to yours, but other people too, please.
Well, if you're already listening to my podcast, then you're a real one. Some other podcasts that I think are, I want to make sure, I just want to go to show. So one of them would be Build Your Tribe. That's Brock Johnson, and I forget his mom's name, but that one's really good. Another one is The Game by Alex Ramosi. That is, if I want to learn business, that's where I go. Like when I'm like in business building mode and I want to learn business, then that's where I go. Another one is Social Media Secrets by Rachel Peterson. Is pretty good. I don't really listen to that podcast a lot, but if you are a girl, you'll probably resonate with the message a lot more. And I just want to make sure, I want to see episodes. I just want to go to show. I want to make sure I'm giving you good recommendations. So I'm actually seeing what I've listened to. And
yeah, thank you.
episode.
YouTube as well. It doesn't have to be a podcast per se, but I feel like people are on both anyways. I usually post it to both.
The Russell Brunson show. Russell Brunson is one of the best marketers of all time. Russell Brunson is good. The only thing that I'll say is that like I just don't agree with the fact that his entire philosophy is that you need to build funnels, but he also is selling funnels. So it makes sense that he thinks that the solution to all your problems is funnels. So just be selective with the information that you hear. Like there's some really good stuff he's got around storytelling. There's some really good stuff he's got around overcoming objections. Some really good stuff around closing. So yeah, those would be some of my top podcasts.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you. Because that's exactly like that point that you just made is one thing that I get challenged with, is because I'm like, I don't know if they're telling me stupid things, or should I listen to it, or like, there's just so much.
Yeah.
Same as the fitness world, right? So
yeah, so it's like I'm a big believer that if I want to learn something new, like I follow processes that work, and then I'm just looking to optimize specific areas of my business. So again, my belief for everybody on this coaching call is if you are not consistently blowing up on social media and your content's not growing your Instagram, then the only thing you should be focusing on is building your audience. All of you guys in the 10K should be focused on building your audience. Because when you build your audience, you no longer have to worry about where your leads are coming from. And when you don't have to worry about where your leads are coming from, your life gets a lot easier. Then the problems that you solve are a lot funner. Like, how do we scale this bitch? So only thing you guys should be focusing on, and this is my recommendation for you, Sammy, is focus on podcasts that are going to improve the quality of you growing your audience. And then if there's ever any other issues that arise in your business, like let's say you start going 0 for 6, then we can listen to sales podcasts until you get back in the habit. And then once you're back on track, go back to building your audience. But all of you guys in this coaching program should be focused on audience building.
Yeah. Okay. No, that makes a lot of sense. Definitely. Actually, I apologize. I have one more little question with CTAs. I had a really good response rate on my CTA that I did on Monday. So I messaged all the people. I did a poll on my story, but it was a very direct CTA. Like I'm looking for the 5 guys post, but absolutely, I think one person replied to my message to them, and I'm like, is my opener incorrect? Or I think it was like, thanks for voting. Do you mind if I ask a couple of questions to see how I can help?
So
that basic one.
I think that it's good, but I think you need to be a little bit more context. So you're like almost there. So it's, hey, Sammy, thanks so much for voting on the story. I've got all the details for you here in a sec. Would you mind if I ask a couple of questions to see if I can help?
Okay, so that details me.
Got all the details for you here in a sec.
Okay. That's perfect. Yeah, because I was like, why? I had like 10 people raise their hand and I've never had that many. And then no one put that. And I was like,
straight for the kill.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's probably it. Knowing when to go straight to the kill or when to do the DM process and trying to work out.
Yeah.
But for direct CTAs, just go for the kill.
Yeah. For direct CTAs, hey, Sammy, thanks so much for reaching out. I've got all the details for you here in a sec. Do you mind if I ask a couple of questions to see if I can help? Would be the first message.
Yeah, sick. All right, I'm going to make that change. I saw that you marked up the order, so thank you for squishing me in early.
Dude, I'm like, I scrolled over. I was like, oh, I fucked up the order. Sorry, guys. My bad.
Sorry, everyone. Thank you. That's why I walked away because I thought I was ages.
Makes sense. Makes sense. That's
good. Thank you.
Bye, Sammy.
Bye.
Logan, big jacked Logan. What's up, brother? Don't crash and die. I know you're driving your car, so be careful. I do not condone driving in Texas.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
All right, my man. Well, I don't have much of a win because it's been a fucking slow month for me, but I am coming to the mansion so you can jack me up in person. So that's a good win for me.
Love that
in
for
April
you.
there. Yeah.
Love that for you.
And then I wanted to ask you. So Facebook has been really slow for me. I've been posting twice a day since the beginning of November.
Yep.
And I just don't get over like 100 views on a Facebook video because I just cross post. And I was wondering, an IG like broadcast channel, would that be better than a Facebook group, do you think? Or should I still try and build a Facebook group? Because I haven't even really focused on doing that.
Yeah, I think that the only thing, like, bro, you're fucking absolutely yoked. All right. So the only thing I'd be focusing on for you is like getting this Instagram account to explode. Because there's like absolutely no reason why you can't.
Yeah, I've been trying.
You're absolutely fucking yoked. All right.
Yeah.
So the only thing I'd be focusing on
I was like sometimes I watch it, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. And it's frustrating when you're absolutely as jacked as you are and your Instagram account isn't popping off. So let's I'm just gonna take a little gander. Let's take a little gander, Mr. Logan, and see what the fuck's going on here. I'm surprised you haven't blown up yet.
Time to stop burning a hole in your wallet with these supplements. They don't do anything, and most of them have been proven not to for decades. Things like pump products, BCAAs, EAAs.
You're nobody. You're gonna hit as hard as life.
It's time to stop overcomplicating tricep training. I know you hear this grip or that grip or this grip or whatever to hit this head or that. Guys, I get it. There's all this science-based and optimal training now, which is great.
That's how winning is done.
Okay, I'm gonna give you shit. Why the fuck are you talking about
I get it.
Training sitting in your office chair?
It's time to stop overcomplicating tricep training.
I
know you.
Why the fuck are you talking about tricep extensions in your house?
It's time to stop burning a hole in your wallet with these supplements.
Why are you talking about nutrition sitting in your fucking computer chair? What are we doing?
Honestly, man, those two videos are the first I've done that. I was just trying something different. That was on me. But I haven't. That's the only two I've done in the office chair.
Okay.
I was honestly copying some guy who's like huge. He's got like 300K followers, and he has a certain style that I really like because it just looks really clean and professional. And he's been sitting in a chair doing that, so I was just doing that, trying. And I've been trying to do like, because I've been posting twice a day, I try to do a value one first and then do like just a cool B-roll or motivation, something like that to try and get more reach.
More is exactly why you're built like a square. And here's why. More doesn't just equal better. Yeah, but who's going to carry the boats, brother?
Also, like, why are we putting B-roll random ass shit in here? Talk to the camera, Logan. You've got a powerful voice. You're shredded as fuck. Don't put other people in your videos.
I was doing that to break it up, right?
No. Change the scene to break it up.
Okay.
Change the scene to break it up. Like, you've got a physique like Anthony Anisimov. I'm sure you've seen his content because I'm sure I've showed.
Yeah, no, I talked to him at the event.
Okay.
So I kind of picked his brain a bit.
So why the fuck are you doing shit that he's not doing?
What's the right way to do a lateral?
It doesn't resonate with me, man.
You don't have to do this style that he's doing, but like his scene changes, his fucking, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like the B-roll shit is not working, bro. Take it out.
Yeah, no.
Like you can change the scene by literally picking up your camera and moving to a different location. And I'm not telling you to be somebody that you're not, but like the way that you're filming your videos is not causing them to go viral. You need to change it up.
And you're specifically talking like.
Also, like this whole like motivation style content, stop doing it.
Okay.
Stop doing it. Stop. You got to fucking give value, bro. Like, there's no reason for people to trust you or want to work with you because you're posting motivational content. You're blending in with the sea of everybody else.
Should I do it like not at all or like once or twice a week?
I would not do it at all.
Okay, because I've had some like almost hit 10K, that kind of stuff as far as views go. So I was just doing it for a reach thing.
Maybe, but like there's other ways to get reach, and I'd rather you get reach by posting content that's actually going to get like clients. Whereas like you might get views with that shit. You're not going to sign any clients though, right?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So
I post them twice a day too, so I was just trying to keep up with doing that.
I think you're really close, bro, and it must be frustrating for you to be at where you're at right now.
No, it's not. No, it's not frustrating. I do the fucking work. Like, I'm not here to make any excuses. I'm twice a day, and I'm not going to fucking quit. I just I want to know.
So like, there's like you're missing like the little things, dude. Like, so the little things is like this caption down here doesn't really make sense, and like the little things is like stop making these mistakes to start building muscle. How many mistakes are they not going to miss, or how many mistakes are they making? Right.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Also, this stuff super, super complicated. Like, this is just hard for me to follow along with. Like, I want you to find a specific video that you're going to basically like copy the style, and I want you to try to copy the style almost verbatim. Whereas, like, this is like, to me, it's just messy. Like, it doesn't look good.
Okay. And that's what I don't understand is because like that one will get like almost 2K views, and then I do a talking one, like you already said, it's not good, but they'll get like 600. So that I'm like, fuck.
But you're doing a talking one in your fucking house, and you're like talking about the gym.
Yeah,
and
no, that makes sense, man.
It's like, why are we doing a talking video in our house talking about the gym? Like, talk about the gym at the fucking gym. All of your content looks like motivational influencer style content.
Okay.
All of it.
Yeah.
But it's like, do you want to be a motivational influencer, or do you want to make money from your coaching business?
Well, I definitely want to make money.
You got to talk to the fucking camera. And you need to talk to the fucking camera in the gym until you start to fucking hit. Because unless you start talking to the camera in the gym with your physique, you're not going to sign clients.
Okay.
All of it, bro. All of it's just like motivational stuff. Talk to the fucking camera. All of it.
Yeah. Okay.
The reason my account's growing is because when somebody finds my page, they go fucking find one video.
Here's a sales hack to close 50.
It's time to fire your video.
I think
every fucking video.
Tell me some wins, champ.
Brian, tell them about value.
You just
everyone.
6 months
value. Value. That's why people follow me. I go to your page and I'm like, motivational influencer. You look like every other fucking coach on the internet.
Nope, that totally makes sense, man.
Talk to the camera in the gym. If you're talking about food, be in the kitchen. If you're talking about supplements, have supplements in front of you.
Okay.
One person, I think that you have a similar content. Like, if you want to do like,
I am copying some people.
Well, it's not fucking well, and not people that are making money. Here's somebody that's actually making money with this content. So you're going to talk about nutrition.
Okay, check this out.
There's food in front of him. You're going to talk about nutrition. Brett's got food like in front of him.
I don't have time to meal prep.
Right. So like, that's like, if you're looking for home stuff, kitchen stuff, Brett Carrington's fucking awesome. Anthony, I don't want you to pay attention to the obnoxiousness in his videos, but you need to pay attention to how he's filming these videos. I'll just turn off the sound. You need to pay attention to how he's filming these videos. That one's fucking, 1 sec, 2, 3. It's interesting. It's different. Every 1.5 to 3 seconds, the scene changes. He's in the gym. There's people walking around. He's got props. He's using props in his videos. If he's talking about working out, he's in the fucking gym. Let's see if we can find a video. Talking about supplements, he's got supplements in front of him.
Okay.
You got to make sure that the subject matter that you're speaking about matches the scene of the video that you're in. And like the weird like transition styles that you're trying to do with your videos, stop doing that. Just straight talk to the fucking camera for 1 to 3 seconds, change the scene, talk to the fucking camera, have props in your hand, change the scene, be doing some sort of movement. Another person that you can follow that's really good for this is Harry TMP.
I was going to ask you, another guy I look at a lot is V-Taper Poppy, and he does all his videos in his house.
V-Taper Poppy does do all of his videos in his house, but V-Taper Poppy is popping off, and I'll tell you why. He's actually my VIP one-on-one client. V-Taper Poppy, 1 sec. Please hold.
Yeah. Really fat quickly, but here's the big mistake. Let me explain.
He's got props in the videos. It's a really clean shot. It's easy to understand. There's not random B-roll shots.
These two cups represent two different people. A larger 300-pound individual on the left and a smaller 150-pound individual on the right.
Easy to understand the visual demonstration that he's giving.
Hit your back fat, man titties, and love handles, listen up. Save this video because I'm going to teach you how to lose 1 to 2 pounds of fat every single week starting today. You first want to start off by figuring out your maintenance calories by using an online calculator or...
This is the type of content you should be doing.
Okay.
Like, I feel like you do this type of content, you're actually talking to the fucking camera. There's not random B-roll shots of Ronnie Coleman in your videos. Your content's going to start to pop. He's not putting random ass shots of random people in the fuck. He's putting...
Hit your back fat, man titties, and love handles, listen up. Save this video because I'm going to teach you how to lose...
Like, he's showing himself. So if you're going to put B-roll in there, throw B-roll of yourself in there. Like, if you want to follow Alex's example, then like break down his...
Well, no,
actual...
I was just like for an idea. Yeah.
I get it. I disagree though, because he's in the gym right here.
Yeah, but he's not talking, I mean.
Yeah, so I also don't like 100% love all this style of content that Alex does, and I actually give him shit for this. But his Instagram account started growing because he started doing this. And also, he was getting lots of views on these videos, but he wasn't signing clients. So me and Cole were like, start fucking talking to the camera, and all of a sudden, bam, 251K. Now he's like signing clients consistently.
Yeah.
Talk to the camera.
Yeah, no, I needed that, man. Because I knew like those shitty transition ones. I'm like, fuck, that's not...
You're not a motivational speaker, so stop acting like one.
Yeah. And then the other thing I wanted to ask you was, do you think I don't have the, like, obviously I don't have any authority, but I mean, like, to do like more like raw talk videos, like where it's me sitting in like the car or something talking about like a struggle on my fitness journey or something like that, or is that too...
I think you should talk about that type of shit. Do you follow Higher Up Wellness?
No.
Higher Up Wellness. Look him up. He literally does all of his videos talking in the fucking car. It's just him talking.
But like with that, right? So you're not having like quick cuts every 1.5 to 3 seconds, no captions.
That's a little bit more vulnerable. But again, I think that's going to perform well on your page because like all of your content looks like like I'm fucking watching a motivational success video.
Okay, man. No, that makes sense. And then just a couple more here. Live. So I go live 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good amount?
Yep.
Okay. And I usually go live for 10 minutes. Max, I'll get like 5 guys in there. I usually talk about whatever post I did for the day. Is that like the best way to do it?
Yep. You
like
could also do a Q&A. Okay. You could also do a Q&A. So have a bunch of questions.
Could I do it? Could I do Q&A like every single time?
You could if you wanted to. Yeah. But you'd have to have questions preloaded. I would go to ChatGPT and get like 10 questions preloaded if you have a small audience right now.
Yeah. Okay. So do like that. Yeah. Cause I'll talk about a thing, but there'll be one person in there maybe. And I'm just talking to myself, you know?
Yeah. I get it. That's how it's going to be at first.
No, 100%. I just wanted to see if I could do that better. So I'll try doing more Q&As. And then, so do you think with the channel, the IG channel, instead of an FB group would be better, or should I still try and do an FB group?
I don't care if you do a Facebook group or an Instagram channel, talk to the fucking camera more because that's going to solve all the problems that you're having right now.
Okay. Yep. No, that's all I got, man. Thanks.
When I see you at the mansion, we'll work on this shit one-on-one, but like...
No, that's why I wanted, man. That's what I want. Yeah.
Start working on your confidence. And the way that you work on your confidence is by putting your fucking voice out there. You got to start talking to the camera and sharing your opinion.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks,
I believe in you. Go get it.
Yeah.
Peace. Matthew Sloper, what's up, brother?
What's going on? Good evening.
Good evening.
Start off with a win. After our chat that we had, I'm feeling very locked in with the new rebranding, and I've started teasing it already going into launch for the 1st of February. And even just from the teasing, I've had signups, people who are in that lifestyle. So it's good that it's already resonating with people, and I think it's going to be absolutely massive. There's definitely nobody else in the fitness world who is also doing what I'm doing or intending to do. So I'm very excited for it.
Love that, King.
My question has kind of been answered by a couple of other people asking it, but I've been waiting here, so I thought, fuck it, I'm jumping on anyway. Surrounding boosting posts and running ads, because I need to have something running. Is there a dedicated training on this that I can just go and watch back from kind of start to finish of what it should consist of, budgeting and so on and so forth?
Yes, there is. Does anybody know where the boosted post training is? If not, I'll get Janelle to tag you in. If anybody does, can you tag Matt Sloper? If not, then I will get Janelle to tag you in it. But there is one specifically dedicated to it.
That's one part of it. Second part is working with one of my VAs at the moment. And, you know, it's definitely an ongoing process where I feel like I'm learning, she's learning, and learning to train somebody on something. We were having a conversation today, she says, she's feeling quite a bit of pressure. Opening messages aren't really being received well or getting responses. And I kind of said to her, look, I know that if something's not working, we need to have a look at changing it. It's not that she's not doing the work. It's just that the method of our outreach isn't hitting as much. My question is there another tactic that we can be using to get more responses from our outreach, or is it simply a case of that message that we're sending, it needs to be changed?
Message that you're sending needs to be changed, but also like how consistent have you been with your content over the last 30 days?
Yeah, every day.
Every day. Okay, cool.
Even through all the shit that's been happening.
Cool. Yeah, I love that. So what's the opening message?
So we've got two going through all of the followers at the moment. Anybody that hasn't had a conversation started, being like, hey, Brian, just realized that you've been following us along for a while, and out of curiosity, are you following because you're looking for tips on your own fitness journey, or are you just here because you're enjoying the content? ?
Cool. But they're like older followers, right?
Yeah, because there's lots of people that I just haven't reached out to or missed when they've come into the network.
Yep.
And then the second one is, hey, name, commenting on something that's going on their page, and then asking if they're working on anything for their self in 2025, kind of what their goals are. It's a bit more direct.
Cool. So I think that you could just change it up by like literally going, there's a couple different options. So take your two openers, Matt, plug them into ChatGPT and literally ask, give me 5 different openers that I could use to start conversations with followers. Because I think the second one it's almost like, hey, thanks so much for following me. I noticed you've been following me for a while. It almost makes it sound like you're hunting them. Like, I almost think it should be something a lot easier, as in like, hey, Matt, thanks for following me. Hope you're having a great day. Just something that's really light and easy to respond to. That's the first thing. Second thing is, I think that we could solve this problem by literally having boosted posts going that's getting 10 to 20 to 30 new followers a day, so that we don't have to go back and recycle old leads, because that would be like the last place that I'd want to go. Like, it still can work, but like, if I think about like where I'd want to find leads, it'd be like story poll voters, commenters on my photos, likes on my photos, new followers, story viewers. Then I would go to friends on my friends list / followers. And those would be like the 6 places, like in order. So it'd be like the last place, because you're going to be the coldest lead. So if she's going through those people, tell her job is not to get a response. Her job is to send a message.
Yeah, I kind of I helped to try and change her perspective, because I know that she's a lovely girl, and I know she's got a lot of pressure on her to do well in this job. Mainly because I fired the other VA in front of both of them, which kind of lit a fire under her ass.
Sounds like he's been my client for a while.
I just actually had a story come up on Facebook of 2-year memory of the first live event that I went to.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, it was awesome. So just keeping her motivated, I actually changed the perspective for her, saying, look, right now your job is to open conversations, and it's not that you're not doing the work. I said that as a business owner, my job is to analyze the business and see what's working and what's not. So I'm analyzing you. Are you working? Yes, you're doing what I'm asking. What's not working is our opening message. So she definitely felt a lot better after that chat. And I think that was good, because she clearly wasn't, she was worried.
Yeah,
it's all good. Okay, cool. So I'll use ChatGPT. I'll find some different options for that. And then I definitely want to be running a boosted post with a shit ton of cash behind it. So I need new eyes for my new niche.
I would test 2, FYI. I'd test 2, because I wouldn't, like, if you have just one going, then it'll take you longer to find a winner. I would test 2 of them.
And like, I'm sure that it'll be covered if there's a training, but budgeting wise,
I would start $20 to $40 a day if you wanted to take it seriously per ad.
What if I want to take it really seriously?
$20 to $40 a day is still the start. And then once you find a winner, you can double down.
Copy that.
I talked to a lot of really high up ads people, and the consensus, Matt, is if you want to take it really seriously, like anything that you spend over $100 a day, you tend to get the same amount of reach / results. So that's for the boosting posts specifically. So just keep that in mind. Like $100 a day is usually the max that you'll get for like the highest ROI. Talk to a few different guys that have told me that.
Okay, amazing. I'll have a look at that training as and when someone tags me in it.
Boom, it's in the chat, by the way.
Oh shit. Okay, cool, brilliant. In which case, I think that's everything from myself.
You look happy, bro.
I'm honestly so locked into this rebranding, and the amount of people, actually, it's quite funny. You say like your vibe attracts your tribe. The kind of messaging you put out brings you clients of a similar nature. Since I've made the switch, I've actually had clients in my program that I've been working with who have opened up about their interests in. So what I'm doing for anybody who's listening is I'm shifting kind of my passion into my business at the same time, which is the alternative dating world, and becoming the adult fitness coach. So talking about people who want to get into the scene of alternative dating and everything that goes alongside it, which is a huge thing globally, and for the most part it's kept in secret, and there's not a lot of people talking about how to enter that world. So combining that with physical confidence through physical fitness is where we're going. So I've just got people reaching out now that I've started teasing it, and the new branding looks luxurious. So I finally feel, after the chats that we've had, that I'm about to do the right thing, because to be honest, I'm so fucking sick of telling people how to lose weight.
I love that.
My messaging is fucking boring.
Love it, bro. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, bring it on. All right, cool.
Hey,
appreciate it.
Much love, brother. We'll talk soon, bro. Peace. Big Mike.
What's going on, Brian?
Best day of my life. Tell me some wins.
Let's see here. I closed 8 calls so far this month. Started to pitch 6-month programs. So all I'm doing is building my recurring up. And with all those calls this month, I have 4 of them month to month, $300 for 6 months. So that's exciting. I have 2 questions. So my wife is going back to work eventually, very shortly. She's on maternity leave, and she's going back to work in 5 weeks. She does not want to go back. So I'm trying to think like how I can have her help me towards my business. So my question to you is like, we were also thinking, is it worth buying a second laptop for her to do other stuff that I'm not doing? So my question to you is, what is a job or a few jobs that she could do during the day to help me?
The number one thing that I would get her to do would be the thing that would move the needle the most in your business, which would be DMs.
Okay. So only problem is I don't have many DMs coming in.
That's why I would get her. That's why I would get her. Her job all day, every day, is to be in Facebook groups, posting, your story about being a dad, posting, buying to people that watch your stories, watch your content. I would have a boosted post going. She reaches out to every single person, messaging people on your follower list, messaging people on your friend list. That would be a high ROI activity. Like if I had her doing something every single day that was actually going to generate the business revenue, that would be it.
Okay. So I had my first reel I boosted 2 weeks back. Only spent $6 a day. Had it going for 2 weeks. I had 40 new follows, about 7 saves, and it was a CTA comment guide. I'll send you a free ebook pretty much. And it reached about 6,400 views. I stopped it because there was like 2 or 3 days that I didn't get anything from it. Which goes on to my second question. I'm learning how to obviously my niche a little more. I'm going to the gym every 2 weeks, renting it out for 2 hours, after hours. I just did a whole session this weekend, watched a few of the videos. I'm like, this doesn't speak to my fucking avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I did 3 videos around Christmas time that I think are like great. And you and I talked around that time, like getting her kid, shoulder pain, all that. I just have to double down on that to make it better, more engagement. But how many reels should I be boosting at once?
Well, first things first, you didn't spend enough money on the first one to figure out if it was good or not.
Okay.
And also, like if you got 40 followers out of that, that's pretty decent. You spent 80. How long did you run it for? 2 weeks?
2 weeks. Total, I spent $78.
$78, got 40 followers. So it's like $1.50 a follower. That's really good.
Okay. I didn't know if there was like a good or bad.
Yeah. So like mine, I'm like very targeted with mine. Like mine are like, if you're an online fitness coach that's stuck between $5,000 to $10,000 a month, like, and mine are usually $4 to $5 a follower. But if you're doing a free guide specifically for XYZ for parents and you're targeting people that are 25 plus, you're going to get a lower dollar amount because there's more people that are parents than there is online coaches. So I would say $1 to $2 a follower is a really good ratio, which means if you spend $200, you get 150 new leads. Out of 150 new leads, you'll likely book 2 to 3 calls. Out of 2 to 3 calls, you'll likely close 1 deal for $1,000, which means you'll have a high ROAS. So those are really good numbers to play with.
So would you say, with you saying that's too little to play with, would you say like $10 a day?
$10 a day is where you start. Once the ad was consistently pulling me in new conversations, I boosted to 20. Like as soon as you make a sale from your first ad, increase your ad spend.
Okay. I had a lot of conversations with these new followers, but they did not go towards a call booked.
Again, there's not enough data to make a decision. You only got 40 people.
Yep. Okay. So my question to you is, obviously my wife go in the Facebook groups, post that I'm a dad, etc. Another thing I was thinking, let me know if it's a good idea, if like she would take a couple hours a day and make like ebooks.
Yep.
Recipe stuff.
A good idea. Yep. It's like any work that you do typically for your clients that would take some work off your plate so you could focus on generating more income would be good. Also, any work that she can do that's going to generate revenue for the business, good. So the 2 things I get her to focus on are the number 1, things are going to help generate revenue for the business, aka DMs, or number 2, things that are going to take time off of your plate so that you can do more stuff that generates revenue for the business.
The one thing I have struggled with for a very long time is just I'm in my 6-week challenge, my second one in a row that I haven't gone live in. Posting in there is garbage. I just overwhelmed with my workflow right now. I'm trying to get better at it. So I think like if I got her, let's say a laptop, made the purchase and just fuck bullet, got her to make ebooks, made my public Facebook group, like I've been putting that off for fucking like 6 months. Would it be beneficial for me to buy a laptop, do you think, for this?
Yes.
Okay, just fighting the bullet. And I'm like, my goal is to retire her. And hopefully within the 5 weeks, I can double down and double my income.
Mike, you can.
Okay. I know I can.
You can, and you will.
Okay.
If you want to retire her, then do it.
My my last question is, like I said, I made 2 videos after you and I talked. Is there a chance you can have a look at those 2 videos?
Is it like a while back?
Yes, around Christmas time. I feel my reels are getting a lot less views, but I feel like keep scrolling. There's not a lot of views. Well, you definitely passed it. Okay, right there. How to help with back pain.
If you're doing this and you have back pain, this one exercise is going to fix it. And it's called an RDL.
By doing this exercise, it's going to help strengthen your hamstring, glutes, and core and protect your lower back. It's also going to teach you the proper way to bend by hinging at the hips, making everyday tasks like picking up toys pain-free.
If this video is helpful, like and follow for more.
Okay, what do you need?
How can I make that better? There's also one above that says the 1100 views on the right-hand side, up a little bit. Knee pain.
Do you struggle to get off the ground because of knee pain?
Then do these 3 exercises to help.
Step ups, reverse lunge.
What's the filter you're using in this video?
Filter from CapCut.
Makes it look unrealistic. Don't use it.
If you're doing this and you have back pain.
Also, like if you look at this video, bro, we just posted. I'm not gonna share the sound because it's fucking ridiculous, but just look at the cuts. Notice how I cut into my face right away?
Yeah. Okay.
Notice how I cut into my face right here?
Yeah.
Notice how no, I didn't cut into my face right here. Yeah, I cut it in right here.
Okay.
Notice how I cut into my face right here. You gotta change. You gotta make the video more dynamic by making it interesting to watch by cutting into your face. So if this video, watching it without sound, you zoomed into your face right here, it would do better.
Yeah.
Same thing here. You can zoom in to your face, or like the first line, you say it, you change scenes. Do a quick zoom in every 1.5 to 3 seconds. Just the fundamentals of content mastery.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch that.
1.5 to 3 seconds. Scene change.
Okay.
Cool. Anything else?
That was all. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you, bro. Mr. Nicholas.
How we doing?
Best day of my life. How are you?
Love it. Great call so far. Getting a lot of good value, a lot of good details, a lot of juicy nuggets. I mean, I think it's it's why we show up here, man. I appreciate it. So a couple good wins. I did a masterclass yesterday. We had 15 people sign up and 12 showed up. So I got some really good numbers there. What I'm finding over there, people really like the free content. They really like the teaching. I really give a lot of value, but I'm feeling like I'm not signing anybody from these. But I also think it's my CTA and the way that I'm kind of pitching. 'Cause I'm not really pitching. I think that's my whole thing is I'm just like, hey, I got this core 5, I got this blueprint. People are seeing results, and I kind of leave it in their corner rather than kind of asking them essentially what to do. So I guess my question is, I need to get my game straight on CTAs because I need to start having them come to me rather than spending time going there. What are some of your strategies or some strategies that I can use for the audience that I have?
You mean masterclasses or just CTAs in general?
The CTAs in general. Because I know you always pitch Monday, Thursday, right? You always say that, but I don't even do that. And I feel like, is it something that I should just get back into doing? Because one of the things that I
muted you. What do you think? If you know what the fuck to do, why aren't you doing it?
Well, it was just brought upon me the other day, and I think it was Kenny's class. And I was like, oh shit, I'm not doing this, right?
So
and
you're
then
not doing this shit that you know that you should be doing, and you're wondering why you're not signing clients.
Duh. I guess now that you say it.
I'm gonna fuck you guys up today. Swear to God. Okay. No, did it. So first things first, write this shit down. Put it in my calendar, Monday and Thursday CTA. In your calendar every fucking week. Sunday night, you delete your Instagram stories, you post a CTA every week. And what CTA should you post? Marketing is about finding a different way to say the same thing 100 times. So this week you say, I'm looking for 5 guys that want to lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days. If that's you, comment below. Obviously your avatar is female, so you wouldn't say 5 guys. Next week, you might say, I'm running a new case study program starting this week. So I'm looking for 5 women that want to lose 10 pounds. If that's you, vote here. The next week, you're going to post a picture of your client, a before and after, and you're going to say, my client Sarah lost 15 pounds in 90 days. If you want results like this, vote here. The next week, you're going to say, I'm looking for 2 committed ladies that are ready to transform their life and level up. If you want to lose weight and transform, vote here. So marketing is about finding a different way to say the exact same fucking thing. Everything that you're doing is pointing towards your coaching program, but you basically need to find 100 different ways to ask. Now, I'm going to show you some different ways to ask because I'm going to give you visual examples and then you can steal these and make them for fitness. I'll give you a bunch of them. So let's see. Right here.
Dude, I'm at 90K right now. Everything's going good. My closer just started and they closed 3 for 3.
Let's go. So this is just a quick little reel with me and my client.
Tell me some.
I filmed myself with a high quality camera.
Wins, King.
Dude, I'm at 90.
Client tells me the result.
Tell me some.
In the caption, it says, come at 10K to grow your fitness business. Another one is if I go to, where is it? I do these all the fucking time. Let me just scroll through and I'm going to find another one that you can steal as an example. Oh, right here.
You just need a unique offer. All you need is this one simple Instagram trick to get more leads.
I basically talk about how most coaches are stupid and give you dumb advice. And then at the end, I'm like, if you want a no bullshit approach to how to build a personal brand, come with the word 10K and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help. So I'm like giving, so that write this down, give the value, then do the CTA. So an example for you, Nick, would be like, I'm going to give you the exact workout that I gave to my client, Sarah, that helped her lose 15 pounds in 90 days. And then you fucking take them through the workout plan, you show them on screen, walk them through it. If you want my help designing you a custom workout program so you can get results like my client, Sarah, come with the word fat loss and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help. So that's one way. If I go, here's another way. I think this framework would be really good for you. So I want you to steal this framework. You obviously don't have to copy the video quality because my editors are fire. Thanks, Nick. But I want you to steal the framework. So check the framework.
12 weeks ago today, this client reached out to me with 500 Instagram followers and 0 online coaching clients. And now she's doubled her following, hit $10,000 in 30 days, and is signing 1 to 2 new clients every single week. And I'm going to tell you exactly what we did with Angela's business to help her hit the next.
Boom. Get it? 12 weeks ago today, this client reached out to me and she wanted to lose 15 to 20 pounds. Now she's down 15 to 20 pounds. She's in the best shape of her life. And in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how we did it. Bam. Video style. So I'm just finding different fucking ways to say the exact same thing right here.
Your Instagram account is a marketing funnel. Let me explain. At the top,
I teach, give some value. And then I'm like, at the end of the caption, if you'd like some help getting this set up, come with the word 10K and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help. I'm going to give you a hack, Nick. Ready? I'm going to stop the recording because I don't want to give this to the podcast because then everybody will fucking do it. One sec. Sorry, guys, on the podcast. You got to come to the coaching program. That easy. All of my best clients, Trent Harrison, Chloe, fucking Patrick Hong, all they do is that. Screenshot, use. Screenshot, use.
And I'm watching too, so I don't know why I haven't. I'm in it. I'm
everything I do. Screenshot, doing that. Screenshot, doing that. Screenshot, doing that.
I guess that does make sense. It's so simple, but it makes the perfect sense. I mean, you're making $1 million a month, so what the hell? What off of?
Fucking success leaves clues.
I know we say that.
Every single one of my fucking clients that's top performer does that. All of them. Nick, start asking your audience more.
That's my problem. I started putting soft ones at the bottom of the of my caption, and I've been seeing more keywords actually because now that I've been called out on my videos, I'm starting to.
So you need to be direct. Hey, if you want some help setting up a program so that you can lose 15 to 20 pounds in 90 days, comment the word fat loss and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help.
And how many of those would you recommend per? Because I think I forget
how many reels are you posting per week.
So right now I'm pretty consistent, 1 a day. So I'm trying to stay in that realm.
Two a week max.
2 of those max.
Yeah, I post 6 times a day.
On top of what I'm doing.
No, you could do on top of or in replace of, but regardless, like I post 6 times a day, so I post 1 a day or 2 a day because I'm like my volume is so high that I can get away with that. But if you're posting once a day, twice a week.
And keep them on the same days that you're asking on the stories?
You could, or you could also mix it up on your newsfeed. I just post whenever the fuck I want. Stories, the schedule, Monday, Thursday.
Stories, Monday, Thursday. All right. Because that's my biggest, I think that's one of my biggest bottlenecks right now is that I'm not actually asking, but then I'm I'm getting good conversations when I'm reaching out and they're like, yes, I'm signing up. That's in. And I'm like, well, why the hell?
Only half the battle, bro. That's only half the battle. Like I would rather say, hey, do you want some coaching? And then they say yes, and they reach out to me. That conversation is a lot easier than when I reach out to a follower and I'm like, what's up, Nick? How's your day? And then I try to convert you. Like it's much easier for me to convert you when you express interest in the coaching program because you reach out to me about it.
And I think I'm just overthinking it when it comes down to it. I'm just not even asking. I'm just making videos. And that thing, I forget who you asked or who was talking about it, is doing a lot of the same type of style of content. My audience really likes my workout content. And I find like with the bands and the home workout and all this other stuff, I don't want to say I'm getting stuck into that, just like making that type of content for them. And I just haven't asked. I think that's just the thing.
Well, yeah, but I think you are getting stuck in that type of content. And like the only reason you're getting stuck there is because you're like, that's what my audience likes. Right. So that's all I'm going to do. But then you're stuck in this fucking box and you just become this like, I'm a home workout guy. And like, if you're just the home workout guy, nobody's going to buy from you. Why would they? They can just follow your Instagram for home workouts. You know, I'm going to give you a home workout, but then I'm going to challenge you on your shitty mindset. Then I'm going to tell you how your nutrition is fucking up your life. And then I'm going to tell you about the excuses that you're making and why you're not losing weight. Then I'm going to show you all the amazing clients that are in my program getting amazing results. Then I'm going to do a whiteboard drawing of how my client Sarah lost 15 pounds by following my advice and getting my coaching. Then I'm going to do a workout because I know that you kind of like that. Then I'm going to go back to talking shit about how you're making excuses. You got to give your audience different versions of you. If every single video is the same, people are just like, scroll, thank you, bye. Or they just don't buy. Patrick Hong had the same problem. He was in VIP with me. Guy's doing $100,000 a month. He was only doing fucking tip videos. He wasn't signing any clients. You're the tip guy. Of course you're not signing clients.
And you think they're just, because I was looking at it almost like that's the value that's attracting them. And then I tell them all about the other bullshit that's ruining their life. And so you think it's just, they're almost looking at it from the different perspective of like, oh, here goes Nick with another 3 things to, fix my ass or a yoga pose or something.
It's they know what to expect from you. And when they know what to expect from you, they're not going to reach out to you because they know what to expect from you. Like you don't know what to expect from my Instagram, but everybody here knows that when I post on Instagram, it's going to be good most of the time. You might not agree with some of the things I say, but most of the time, if I go to Brian's Instagram, there's going to be some good shit. I don't know what there's going to be, but it's going to be good shit. Got to give your audience different looks, bro.
No, I like it because that's one of the things that I'm trying to get into for 2025. I'm making the podcast and I'm doing these different avenues just not to stay in that one box, and doing the live streams and master classes. And
write this word down. I'm going to simplify your life for you for the next 4 weeks. Ready? Write this word down because I know you like to overthink things. Ask, underline it, then circle it.
Circle, star, underline.
Yes, that's the only thing you need to focus on. If you do that, you'll make more money.
Yeah. It makes so much fucking sense. In regards to asking, do you recommend doing any challenges? I mean, I just did a masterclass yesterday. Like, hey, come on in, or is it just more hard CTAs for this next February? Like, get your ass in here.
Practice. The reason why is because you have a hard time asking. So that's the only thing you're going to do now.
I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's always been a barrier for all my business, right? I've always just built it and thought that they would come rather than just saying, hey, this is what I have. So I guess it's something I got to work on.
You need to channel your inner B Mark. Okay. I like giving value away for free. I like that people follow my Instagram for free. I like it. I know that my Instagram is more valuable than most people's paid programs, but I also know my coaching's fucking better. And I know that you're going to be much more likely to lose weight if you join my coaching program. So that's the vibe I put out on social media. Like, this free shit's good. Of course it is. Once you join my coaching program, I'm going to change your fucking life. You need to have that attitude.
I like it.
Cool. Anything else?
That's it for me. Time to get to work.
Circle, underline, star, asterisk, ask.
On every single whiteboard that I have in my fucking house is going.
Exactly.
I appreciate you.
Talk soon. Peace. Nerman, what's up, brother? Welcome.
How you doing?
Best day of my fucking life, brother. How are you doing?
Best day of my fucking life.
I love it.
All right. So, I don't even know how to do this. First time. Let's start off with a win.
Yes.
Yeah. So a win for me is actually being here. Like, I've binged this podcast for the last couple of months, and I visualized myself sitting here telling you that I'm, hitting a 10K month. And I believe that this is a 10K month. Like, we're talking about recurring.
What are you at so far?
What right now?
Yeah.
Well, last month was 6.2, but I have 20 new clients starting now in January. So doing the math, that should add up to like a 10 or 11K. But, Stripe might ban me or whatever. So until I get the money in my account, I'm not going to, celebrate it.
I hear you. I love it.
But I will send you the screenshot once I get there.
I want a video.
Yeah.
I want to celebrate with you.
All right, man. Let's do that.
I love it.
So I have a couple of questions, but one, I thought about it today, or I've been thinking about it for a while. So my main offer is the same as, most people, fitness, nutrition, and accountability. But my niche is martial artists. So I've been posting like martial arts content for the last 5 years now, only monetized it recently. And I post mobility videos as well, and those go viral, like really. I get like hundreds of thousands and sometimes millions of views on my mobility videos. My problem is that my mobility stuff is like an add-on to my strength and conditioning program that I'm selling. But I'm thinking, my question would be then, does it make sense to create like a lower ticket or a mid-ticket mobility program only? Because
Yes. Yeah. Especially like if there's one video style that you have that's consistently going viral, it's likely that people are reaching out specifically about that at times, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So I would definitely do that. And again, this isn't advice for every single person, but Nerman, I know your social media is fucking popping. So this advice is specifically for you. If you've got something that consistently goes viral on your account and you know that when you post these, they do well, then I absolutely would do some sort of mobility course. And when you're doing those mobility videos, it's like 1 in every 2 is like, if you want the full course on exactly how to, become the most mobile version of you, comment the word course and I'll send it over.
Okay.
And
but
then you
do
just
you
got a
think that I
course
should
one.
do? Got it. So like right now I'm doing it on ZenFit. The app that or the software that I'm using is the Linus software.
Yep.
So I'm thinking like it's not optimal for that. It's most like it's for nutrition and coaching. Thinking of finding a software that I can use like Everfit or whatever, and doing something there. But I was worried like wouldn't that take eyes away from my main offer?
So if you're talking about it in your like, this is the thing. It's like yes and no. Like if your mobility stuff is going viral, then you're only posting it on your mobility videos. And that's the only time you ever talk about it. And when people are coming in, if they want the mobility stuff, you just send them to the mobility stuff. Like people that want to be mobile and people that want to lose weight are 2 different types of people.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would take attention away from your main offer, especially if it's something that you just sell on the back end. What I would do is I would set it up so that like it basically sold itself. So like when somebody commented the word mobility, I'd be like, I might have ManyChat automatically send a video that's like, hey, what's going on, fam? First of all, thanks so much for getting back to me. I do have a course that's going to teach you exactly how to get mobile. It's a step-by-step follow-along course, but you'll be able to buy this course and use it for the rest of your life. If you want me to send you the details, just reply with hell yes, and I'll send them over.
Okay.
And then they reply with hell yes. And then there would be like a giant copy and paste message that would have all the details and then just like a program payment link for the actual program itself.
Okay, got it. That was my next question. So I'm not actually hopping on calls with these people.
Definitely not, because it's going to be $99, right?
Oh yeah, something like that.
Yeah, $99, $59. I wouldn't be hopping on calls. I'd be selling it over the DMs. And I have, if you want to learn how to sell over the DMs, there's a training that we did in the CLA that I can give you access to. That's how to sell low ticket over the DMs. So
yeah,
yes,
please do.
Now, before we get into this, like, is that worth doing right now? I don't know if it's worth doing right now because we just started really signing a lot of high ticket clients, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, is it worth doing? Yes. Is it worth doing right now? I don't know, because I think that right now, what I would be focused on, Nerman, like you just joined, I would be focusing on optimizing your high ticket offer as much as humanly possible.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be focusing on. And then like, I think that you've got enough Instagram engagement to be able to build your high ticket offer to like 50 to 100 clients pretty quickly. So I would be optimizing your current business, getting you to 10 to 15 to $20,000 a month. Then I would be hiring a team. I'd probably be hiring, a coach to help you out with the back end, an assistant to help you generate leads, a community manager. And then once you have those 3 people in place and you've got time back in your calendar, then I would probably make the ebook, but it wouldn't be the next thing that I would do.
Okay, got it. So focusing on like the main offer right now.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, honestly, I'm just making the mobility videos as like growth content because they pop off and I get thousands of followers from it. So
I agree.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yep, I agree.
Okay. So focusing on this, it's a lot. Like I'm new to the whole PT Dom system. Even though you reached out to me a couple of years ago, I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Why is he DMing me?" but here we are,
Here we are.
But so it's a bit overwhelming right now, or it was in the beginning, like getting used to everything new. I also had like a VA after talking to Coach Kenny. He was like, so I fired her and got into doing everything myself now just to learn the system and get the reps in.
Yeah.
So,
once you learn the system and get the reps in, like once you're consistently booking 10 calls a week, then we can work on hiring somebody. But yeah, you got to learn the skill yourself.
Yes. So my second question is, I don't know how much time we got.
You're good.
My second question would be, right now I'm mostly focusing on like value content. Up until now, I never really understood the importance of posting personal stuff, and, connection content and stuff like that. So right now I'm just doing value content with a CTA, like a lead magnet attached to the end of it. I don't know if it's even a question. It's just me saying like, yeah, I should probably do more.
Have you watched Content Mastery yet?
Yes, like twice.
Okay. So did you see the connection part?
Yeah.
Just do some of that, bro.
Okay. So start mixing it up.
Yeah. I would just add like, how many times a week are you posting?
Monday to Friday.
Okay. So then I would take one of your posts and do a connection post and just challenge yourself to do it every week. At first it's going to be a challenge and then it'll get easier.
Yeah.
One of the posts that I would do you have like a really skinny version of you photo?
No, but I have a fat one.
Okay, go. That's even better. So grab the flat version of you and then swipe over to the jacked version of you and talk about how you got into fitness. That's your first post.
Okay, then.
Got it.
Yeah. I don't know. That's it.
welcome to the fucking club, brother. It's going to be overwhelming
Let's
at
go.
first, and then you're going to realize that your business is taking off, and then it's going to get fun.
Let's do it, man. Let's go.
All right, bro. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Appreciate
bro.
you too.
We'll talk soon, King. Peace out.
Peace.
911 Drew, what up, brother? What's up, King? Oh, he's working, fucking sneaking away on the job. I like it.
All right, so I'm gonna try to make it quick, man. So right now, I just came back to work full duty 2 weeks ago, and I'm just like I feel like I'm just mentally like overly like drained completely because I'm trying to now that I'm doing 2 posts a day, which is doing great because my Instagram is blowing up. I'm up to 27,000 followers right now. I just feel like I've never had a people that are always like reaching out to me inbounds and stuff, and now I'm getting a lot of them, and I feel like I can't reach out to everybody at one time. So I feel like I'm burning through a lot of leads. What do you suggest I do now?
Yeah. So first of all, welcome to the game. It's fun here. Once you have an audience, it's like you're solving different problems.
Yes.
You're not like, where am I getting leads from? It's like, holy shit, I can't keep up. So first things first, the first thing I like to tell my clients is these are good problems to have. So are you overwhelmed because like how long are your work days? Like when are you usually working?
So I work 10-hour shifts, and then I have about a 2.5-hour commute, either to and from, like back and forth to work. An hour to get to work, and then an hour and a half on the way home.
Okay, cool. What time do you start in the morning?
I start at 6, but I got to leave my house at about 5.
So what time are you getting up?
About 4:15.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, there's
so where I'm at right now with my specific work location, there are pockets throughout the day that I kind of can sneak away and kind of do business work. I would say a total of maybe like two hours, like including like my lunch break and stuff like that, maybe even 3 hours, depending on the specific day how slow it is. So sometimes I will like bring my laptop to work and kind of get a little bit of work in. Yeah.
Question. So you're getting a lot of people reaching out to you inbound, correct?
Right.
Are they DMing you a keyword, or are they just like, hey, I'm interested in coaching? Like, what is the conversation? Just give me a couple examples. Is it like a lot of like, hey, I want coaching, or what?
Yeah, a lot of it is pretty much like, hey, I want coaching. A lot of it is keywords. I haven't set up ManyChat yet, so I'm doing a lot of content where it's like, here's a free program, or if I give them value, and I'm like, hey, if you want a free breakdown exactly how I do this with my clients, blah blah blah. Message me the word program, but because I don't have the ManyChat sequence already set in place, I'm like, fuck, I'm trying to like go back all the way, trying to reach.
Bro.
I'm like,
bro, go watch the ManyChat training. Okay, go set it up. That's your homework today. If you have 2 hours, then spend an hour on that. It's honestly, I'm a tech tard. I know nothing about technology. Okay, I'm the worst, and I figured out ManyChat. So if I can figure out ManyChat, I know you can. Okay, so go watch the ManyChat training. That'll solve half of your problems. I'll give you another easy solution. Okay, so what you're gonna do is when you do set up ManyChat, I want you to set it up so that when somebody DMs you the keyword, like you have a keyword in your bio, what is it? 911 or what is it?
Fit for duty.
Fit for duty. Okay, so when somebody sends you the DM keyword fit for duty, you can set ManyChat up to send a video and a message. So what you're going to do is you're going to set ManyChat up to send a video, and it's going to say this because you're busy, so you need to optimize your time. Again, this advice isn't for everybody. This is for you because you're busy, Drew. So I'd be like, yo, what's going on, fam? First of all, thank you so much for getting back to me. I'm actually at work right now in my cop uniform. And I'm sure you wouldn't say cop uniform, but that's fine. I don't give a shit. So I'm actually at work right now, but I get dozens of guys that reach out to me every single day, and I don't know who's serious about coaching and who's not. So if you're up for it and you're actually interested in learning how to get into the best shape of your life, you want to transform your body, what I want you to do is just to fill out my client application. That will give me a little bit more data on who you are as a person and show me that you're serious. So if you're down for that, drop a fire emoji in the DMs and I'll send you through my client application.
Okay. I like
Video
that. Okay.
gets sent out. Then all of a sudden, all these inbounds, let's say you get 20 to 50 inbounds a day, right? Then, out of those 20 to 50 inbounds, you'll get the fire emoji. Then the first thing you send them is the client application. Now you're not going out and trying to hunt all these leads because the hot leads are revealing themselves because they're revealing themselves to be hot by the fact that they're willing to fill out a client application. Make sense?
Got you. Yeah, absolutely.
So problem number 1 will be solved by setting up ManyChat to set out your program. So that's your homework today. Problem number 2 can be solved because once you set up ManyChat to send out your programs, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to use ManyChat to send out that automated video. Then when somebody drops a fire emoji in the chat box, you're just going to send them the program update.
Okay, perfect. And the one, so the only automated part would be the video that goes on, and then after that, I would send them that would be manual, right?
I'm gonna give you some free game and show you how to do both. So ManyChat.com. So here's how you do both. Okay, so you go to ManyChat. Oh, TikTok and ManyChat. That would be fucking cool. TikTok plus ManyChat. Now we're talking. That's sweet. I'll have to check that out later. That's interesting. Okay, so if I go to automation, if I go to new automation, I'm going to go start from scratch. And then you can go new trigger. And then the new trigger is going to be when user sends a message. and you can just check the specific words. Fit for duty will be the keyword that we're going to use. We're going to create. Got it. Thank you. And we're going to save that. Then the first step is going to be Instagram, and you can add a image. You can add, let's see, there's a video in here too. And upload image or insert URL. I want to make sure that you can upload a video. A sec. We did this before with one of my clients, so I just want to make sure that it's still relevant. Text, delay, more. There we go. Video. Share video in chat. So I can add a video right here, Drew. And this video is going to be the video that I just told you how to do.
Mm-hmm.
You can also add text. So I would just send the video first. So it's just a video of you. And then that's live. So you can just go set live right here. Okay. Once you're done, the video that you upload is going to go right here. Then you can also do another automation. So I'm going to go new automation, start from scratch, and then new trigger when user sends a message. And then the specific message can be a fire emoji. So if message contains a fire emoji, you're going to create, then you're going to say, first step, hey fam, or you can just say, let's go, do me a favor and fill out this brief application. Send me a screenshot once you're all done, and I'll get back to you ASAP. Cool. And then I would put the link to your type form. This is another hack for you guys. Some sauce. If you put the link to your type form in the actual message, it will send them the type form link instead of having a button. Most of you guys that use ManyChat know that you have to add a button usually. If you just put the link directly to your type form here, obviously this would be your application link. Now it's automatically going to send them that message as soon as they send you a fire emoji. So now you've automated both steps. Bam, bam.
Shit. Okay. Damn, this is exactly what I needed.
Cool.
Perfect. That's it, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Congratulations on blowing up your Instagram, King. You deserve to be successful. I'm proud of you.
Sir. Appreciate you, dog.
Okay, bro. Go back to killing it. Talk to you soon.
Peace.
Peace. What's up, Sean?
I'm good. My win this week/month is also kind of my problem. So I don't have a lead generation issue anymore, which was my issue when I joined 10K. It's now a lead fulfillment issue. So we are busy. We are growing quite well. I'm sitting at about 80 clients. So literally just like run my feet, which is a great issue. I'm looking at bringing on another coach. So that's good. I guess my question here is with the leads that are still coming in, because I don't really want to slow down on kind of locking them in. Should I be either like putting them on a wait list or potentially just jumping on a call and seeing like if they would be interested in signing with the coach that I'm going to be having join in the next 2 weeks or so?
What's your income at right now, Sean?
Reoccurring's about 17K.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you are growing fast. So I can give you the short answer to this problem, but I'm just going to tell you that you should be in the $1 Million Mastermind, because $1 Million Mastermind is where we're going to teach you how to hire your team, optimize your system. If you no longer have a lead flow issue and you're having a fulfillment issue, if you're reaching your bottleneck, like I would reach out to Mama J and be like, hey, I need some help growing a team. I'll give you the answer to your question because you did ask me. If you're looking to basically fulfill on the leads that are coming in right now, you can let them know that your program is currently full. But if they put their name on the wait list, when your spots do open up in your coaching program, they will be the first people that you do reach out to when spots open up. And then that way it's like, if you're basically quote unquote turning prospects away, you're also turning them away because your program's full. And so automatically your program's going to have more value. So that's how I would do it. Now, there are ways to also set up your business, Sean, where you set up your business, you sign a client, and then they automatically go to the assistant coach or the transformation coach. There are ways to set your business up to do that. So the answer is yes to that. But the short answer to your question is I would put them on a wait list and tell them that your program's full. But then as soon as, you get a spot open up, that you'll be able to reach out back to them and you'll put them at the top of the list.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Because I'm not even currently not sending out DMs. I'm not actively searching for leads. They're just kind of flowing in, which is great.
It's great. And I'll also let you know, you're sitting on a $30,000 to $50,000 a month business right now if you set your systems up properly.
Yeah. I'm not I haven't run any challenges recently because I literally have capacity to.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
Yeah. So
and you're crushing it. You're crushing it at 22 weeks pregnant too. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I love it. Hustler, little hustler.
You just got to keep going.
But you need a team because what are you going to do when you have that baby?
Yeah. Well,
you have to take time off.
the question. That is the magic question.
You need a team like now.
Yeah.
You need a team now.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's like my biggest issue at the moment. Still being like pretty consistent with content. Like obviously I would love to be a little bit more consistent. I've been like posting one a day, missing like a day here and there. But yeah. So
yeah, I'm just letting you know. I just want to reiterate what I just said. You're sitting on a $30,000 to $50,000 a month business. Just letting you know. Because if you're not even consistent with your client, like, and I don't blame you, because like when you are basically, you're wearing all the hats in the business. Like you're doing the lead gen, the fulfillment, the community managing, you're doing all of it. And so like when you do all of it, that works to get you to 10 to 15,000. But then beyond that level, it's like it doesn't, because when you're focusing on client delivery and you're making sure your clients are getting an amazing experience, then all of a sudden your marketing slows down. Yeah, and then when you start focusing on your marketing, you realize that you've got a bunch of client programs to do or check-ins to do. And now you have to go back to doing check-ins and you can't focus on you're just like wearing too many hats all at the same time, So it's good problems to have, but also you're like a butterfly that's like ready to cocoon. You need to spread your wings.
Yeah, amazing. All right, cool. I'll reach out to Janelle.
Yeah, Janelle will help you solve your problems, because you definitely need more people on your team for sure. And it's about like 22 weeks pregnant. I'm an idiot. How long are pregnancies usually? How many weeks is that?
38 to 40.
38 to 40. So we're like, you build a team in the next 3 months, you're going to be able to have a $25,000 to $30,000 a month business without you having to be working on it every day. That's the goal.
Yeah, and that's ideal, because like in the back of my head, there's obviously that stress. It's like everyone's like, "Are you taking maternity leave?" And I was like, "I can't fucking afford to."
Yeah. You can't when you've got all those people, but you can when you set your systems up properly. Like you're doing an amazing job. And when I found out you were 22 weeks pregnant, that just made it even cooler, because you're fucking grinding. So congratulations on all your success. It's time for you to hit the next level.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Cool. Sean, I appreciate you. Talk soon, girl.
Cheers.
Bye. All right. Last but not least, Mr. Hack 10. What's going on, brother?
Everything is going great. And I was actually doing what you told someone else, that I hope it's not recording for the podcasters.
I love it. Smart.
Follow what I do.
As you should.
Screenshot and do the same.
As you
Before
should.
I signed up, in
should.
August, I had a sale call. And I was like, I guess do that myself.
Yeah.
And then I started to follow what you do. I applied for Anthony. I copied everything. Yeah. And with only your podcast, we already hit 10K. And then I joined.
Good. Get results in advance of hiring me, and then the shit's even better on the inside. I love that.
Yeah. So my question is, just as a reminder, I work with Nasha.
Yep, I know.
Yeah. So the question is, we are thinking to build the business on low ticket.
Yep.
And we have just a lot of people, and high ticket people create a lot of pressure on us. Instead of that, we thought we can create a low ticket business. Community creates the value, and we can automate the marketing. And if we like to, we can upsell to them to mid ticket and low to mid main business, and maybe a couple of clients high ticket, very high price. And that's what we are thinking. But to avoid any mistake, I wanted to ask your opinion, and how much do you think it's viable and this kind of stuff.
What's your definition of low ticket? Just so I know how many dollars per month kind of thing.
So right now, 100, and probably it will be 100 to 150.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to start. I feel like I should start this conversation with this. So what's your income goal per month?
25K.
25,000 divided by 100. So you'll need to have 250 clients for you to hit your income goal. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I wanted to bring that up as like the first point of conversation is people think the low ticket lowers stress, but what will actually happen is you're going to get more people that will be messaging you. So there's like more of a fulfillment thing. And even if you try to keep it where like they don't message you as much, they're still going to message you because they're paying you. So there will still be people that message you and then they expect a response. And so do I think you guys would have a problem getting to 250 low ticket clients? Absolutely not. But I just want you to consider that when you do build a low ticket business, it doesn't add less work, it adds more work. That's the first thing. Yes, it's less pressure because I think when there's higher ticket, there might be higher expectations, but also when there's higher ticket, there's higher expectations, clients get better results, and you spend, you have to work a lot less in order to get the same result. So what's your high ticket offer?
Right now 500.
500 a month. So 2,500, 25,000 divided by 500 is 50 clients. So you only need 50 clients at your high ticket in order to get to your 25K goal. So 50 versus 250 is a significant difference in terms of like the operational stuff, because in order to have 250 clients, we're going to have to figure out the operational stuff. Like not just like, yes, we can automate some stuff, but not everybody's going to purchase a $99 program off of a landing page. We're going to have to do some work in the DMs. And, you know, one person doing all the work in the DMs in order to get the business to the level where it needs to be, like to get to 250 clients. Like, I don't know what the exact number is in my head, but you're probably going to be having to sign 50 to 100 clients a month, and also keeping your retention rate really high, making sure you're not losing, 15 to 20 clients a month. So it'll be like a lot of operational stuff on the front end in order to build a team, and also some stuff on the back end where you'll have to build a little bit of like whether that be an assistant coach, shadow coach to help you out fulfillment, because 250 clients to do with you and Naja is going to be a lot.
Yeah,
so,
we have one assistant coach who is only taking off low and mid ticket.
Yeah. So if you want my advice, like I have, my wife does low ticket. So you follow Kirsten Mark?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kirsten Mark obviously does all low ticket. And then from the low ticket, she sells them through the DMs. And then once they join the coaching program, there's options to upsell into VIP. So that's a way to do it. My advice is I don't like doing that. And the reason I don't like doing that is I would rather on the front end sell a higher ticket offer. And then, if I'm an online fitness coach, I'd rather sell a high ticket offer. And if they can't afford it, then I offer the low ticket. Now, let's say that you're in a place right now, Hack 10, where you're like, we don't like the high ticket because it does create pressure for us. Then if that was the case, then I would focus on selling the mid ticket, because if your assistant coach is taking all the mid ticket clients, then it's no extra skin off your back if you sell a mid ticket client for $250 to $300 a month. Then, if we do the math on that, again, let's just go based off of your goals, figure out how it's $200 per month.
250
divided by 250. You only need 100 clients to hit your goal at that point. 100 clients versus 250 clients is a significant difference in the amount of fulfillment that goes into it. So my perspective, if you want my advice, would be to focus on selling the mid ticket. And then anybody that could not afford the mid ticket, you could be like, okay, well, we do have this other option. Bam, you downside of the low ticket, which makes it seem like a no-brainer. That to me, I think is a more profitable and less of a stressful venture than just building low ticket. I will tell you, I have like experience building low ticket businesses. Like we built my client, Patrick Hong's low ticket business. He's got 800,000 followers. We built it to 1,000 clients, and then he basically burned it to the ground because it was so much operational drag. He thought it was going to be easier. It was harder. Janelle was also another woman that just did low ticket. And then after building her low ticket business to 6,000 clients, she realized the same thing. Operational drag, burned it to the ground. Kirsten Mark, my wife, does have a low ticket offer. Hers is delivered through an app. But again, I know her business and I know it's a lot of operational drag, like a lot of girls messaging her every single day, blah, blah, blah. So you just have to be prepared for the work that's involved. If you want to do it, you can do it. And it's very possible. It just requires more operational work on the front end. And
do these people offer one-to-one messaging option on low ticket level? We were thinking it's only in community.
No, but then they're going to message you on Instagram, right? So like they won't be able to message you on the app, but then they'll message you on Instagram and they'll expect a response, or on Facebook. Then when you don't respond, they'll drop off the program because they're like, oh, Naja doesn't care about me. You know? So it's like, we wouldn't offer the one-on-one, but then you're going to get those messages. And like out of 250 people, maybe only 50 people message you. But then those 50 people that don't get a response on Instagram or Facebook are going to be upset. They're going to drop off. And then every month you have to play this game of like trying to keep more clients than you're losing.
Anyone disputes and mess up everything and stuff.
Yeah. So I prefer, like, if I had your business hacked on, what I would do is I would focus on selling mid-ticket, because that's not a lot of operational drag for you. It's a higher dollar amount and it relieves the pressure. So it accomplishes both of our goals. It makes us more money and releases some of the pressure from high ticket.
Yeah. Okay. And like what Russell Brunson says, I might use low ticket only with the purpose of upselling them, like as an entry point. Okay. Yeah. It makes sense.
Cool.
People are here for like years and they are saying they are just discovering what they want to do and stuff. And we are doing this online coaching thing for not 6 months yet. And we are just throwing things on the wall and see which one is going to
Totally.
be better for us. Yeah.
Totally. And like, again, if you guys wanted to build a low ticket business, you could just like go, like, I would have a conversation with Naja. I would sit down and be like, okay, like, do we want to build a low ticket business? Because if you do, you're going to need a couple of VAs at least, because people aren't just going to purchase based off of a landing page. You know, they might, but the amount of volume that you're going to have to pump through in order to get the amount of sales that you want to make, you're going to have to spend money on ads if you don't have a virtual assistant to help you with the DMs. So it makes more sense to have VAs. So you're going to have to have at least 2 virtual assistants. And you'll also have to hire 1 or 2 more assistant coaches to keep up with that amount of work for the low ticket clients. So just go into it knowing it, or, you know, you can think to yourself, how many people do we need to have on our team in order to fulfill on 100 clients? Because that number is significantly less, which means it's less operational drag. And I think that would be easy for Naja to sell versus the high ticket. It's a lower price point.
Yeah. We'll probably go for mid-ticket main offer. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. That helped. Thank you.
Perfect, brother. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate you guys. Tell Naja I say hi.
I will do.
Peace. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at @TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.